Hey everyone, how's it going? Um, I were gonna do a sock name and shame, but I'm gonna have to name and shame the king of socks, Mr. Hawkins. So not only does Sean troll me and call me a moron and a liar and I'm dishonest, but now he thinks it's alright to move on to people I've either shared the channel or I've talked about them. And he thinks it's alright to go and troll them and call them liars and frauds and names, and so time to call you out, Sean, my friend. So we all know Sean's triggered because Earth's flat and there's no evidence for his silly ball, and he can't prove his silly ball. So he does what he can only do, and that's attack, call people liars, call them frauds, call them cowards because they don't want to debate him. Why would you want to debate a complete moron? But anyway, that being said, he said that there's somebody in Flat Earth community, somebody who I happen to know well, who did work for NASA and is a Flat Earther, and Sean being Sean, he don't like it. And Sean being Sean can only do what he does best. So let's just have a quick look at this post. So this was a community post by David Beverley, aka JesusFreak ComputerGeek. And it's in reference to obviously a post that Sean's posted. Sean Hawkins, at Flat Size Perspective, mentioned this fraud at JesusFreak ComputerGeek in his live stream. He claims to have worked for NASA, but there is zero proof that he did, and as you can see from his own website, there is no evidence there either. And he's linked JesusFreak ComputerGeek's website. But what can you expect from feckless liars?
Bullshit! And let it ring through the land.
And then it shows, well, I don't know what it shows, a blank page, no information. So yeah, let's go to JesusFreak ComputerGeek's website and we'll see if Sean's being honest or dishonest. So let's go to Dave's website, JesusFreak.com. So this is Dave's website. Shout out Dave, love you. Links for your channel and website will be in the description. So Sean says that there's no evidence on this website whatsoever that Dave ever worked for NASA. Now, that's either a lie, Sean, or you don't know how to navigate a simple website. So, this is a school day for you, Sean. So, you see this one here, about JesusFreak ComputerGeek. Click on it. Scroll down the page. See this bit here? This is for the doubters. Now, I'm sure you didn't have brain power to manage to get this far into a website, Sean. Click on this is for the doubters, that'll be you. Oh, and what we got here? Some pictures of Dave when he worked for NASA. Some pictures of Dave when he travelled all out world while he was working for NASA. Some awards with his name on. What's that say at top? The National Aeronautics and Space Administration. That's NASA, isn't it, Sean? And then there's things like this, where if you click on it, it'll take you to a NASA page and it'll show you a picture, and I do believe Dave's there and his name's there. So there's no evidence on this website, is there, Sean? I'll call you out, mate. You're a liar. You see, Sean, in his tiny little mind, can't accept Earth's flat. is triggered by it, so he has to project his own traits onto people. He has to call them liars and cowards, because that's who Sean is. And thing is, Sean, you're fighting against truth. Truth is your enemy, and you're always going to be proved wrong. I've proved you wrong more times. Flatzoy's proved you wrong more times. Many people keep proving you wrong and wrong all the time, and you just keep coming back as though you're always right. But anybody with half a brain or a slight bit of common sense, a critical thinker, can go and look into these things the same, Sean. They don't need you to go misrepresenting. It's about time you scuttled off into your little hole and stayed out of the way, because you're a moron. You've got a lie to bluff.